We're going to continue solving by graphing. Looking at letter D, first thing that we're going to do is we're going to write or draw our XY axis. We see that with our first equation, x is equal to -1. So along the x-axis, we're going to go to -1. And remember, we're drawing our vertical line. For our second equation, we do the same thing, except since it's y equals, along the y-axis, we go to -2, and we draw a horizontal line. Remember, this is not our answer. Our answer is where the two lines cross. So that is -1, -2. Looking at our second example, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to start on our y-intercept. So remember, our y-intercept is along the y-axis. So that would be 1. Our slope is a little tricky. We don't see a number. So we know that it's 1/1, meaning we go up 1 to the right 1. I'm going to do it again just to make sure my line is straight. For my second equation, this time my y-intercept is 3. So I plot a point at 3. My slope is -1, meaning I'm going to go down 1 to the right 1, just to make sure my line is straight. When I'm looking at this, my answer is where the two lines cross. And if we look at that, for the x, it would be 1. For the y, it would be 2. So my answer is 1, 2. Now, looking at our third, make the x and the y-axis, x-axis, y-axis. Starting with my top equation, I see that my y-intercept is 3, so I plot a point at 3. My slope is -2. That would be -2/1, meaning I go down 2 to the right 1. I do it again, and I make sure that my line is straight. Looking at my second equation, once again, just like letter C above, we have to get the y by itself. We're going to graph it in slope-intercept form. So we want to get the y by itself. So I'm going to subtract 3x, and I get y equals -3x plus 3. So I plot a point at 3. I go down 3 to the right 1. I do it again, just to make sure my line is straight. And once again, that's not the answer. The answer is where the two cross. Notice that the x doesn't move, only the y. 1, 2, 3. So my answer is 0,